Hey everybody, welcome to Rival Zone Gaming. Chris here, and today we are doing a Let's Review of A Day in the Woods in association with Early Access Gaming. You know the story of Little Red Riding Hood, don't you? Little girl going to see her granny, trying to take some groceries to her, and she almost gets eaten by the big bad wolf. Of course you know the story. Everyone knows that fairy tale. Well, the entire game is basically based around that story. Only it's in the vein of a slider puzzle. You start at one end of the map and you have to use a little fairy to move Little Red Riding Hood along the map, collecting things along the way, dodging enemies, hoping to get to Granny's cottage to deliver stuff, which is great. The main problem is that there are 60 levels in this game. It's a really, really good game. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I would. I'm not one for puzzle solving. I'm more in the vein of, it's in the way, let's shoot it with as many bullets as necessary until, it's no longer a problem. But I really enjoyed this game. It was very quick and easy to learn. The controls are very, very simple. And whenever they do introduce something new to the game, they literally put a signpost in the game for you to see. But you'll obviously see all this when we see the gameplay in a couple of seconds. But yeah, I loved it. It was fun. It's the kind of game you could play, turn off, come back to in 3-4 weeks, and know exactly what you're supposed to do. The controls are very, very simple and very easy to pick up when you need to. But anyway, enough from me. Let's get straight onto the gameplay. So 2 seconds and there'll be a brief cut and then you will see the actual main menu and we'll go from there. Okay, so welcome to A Day in the Woods. Here's the main menu. As you can see, it's a pretty little game, isn't it? You've basically got your main functions here, like you can turn off the game from here. Settings. Obviously set these up to what you think would be best for you. I mean, for me, on my system, I can actually crank these up to about there. Various different languages. Even do Portuguese for Brazil, which I think is awesome. But yeah, so lots of different languages here. But obviously I'm English, so we'll just leave that alone. Turn up sound effects, music. This one I really like. You can change things, so it's just a little changes in the background to the background graphics, allowing the game to run a little bit faster or whatnot if you've got a not so powerful system. You can go all the way up to fantastic, which it doesn't make a massive change, but it is a nice change. Obviously, if you want to go windowed or full screen, that's also there. I am going to click clear progress because I have had a little bit of a play, so we don't want to just go jumping into where I finished. So we're just going to hit that. Yes, please. Great, all my progress has been cleared. Joy. This little button here is actually something a little bit different. As you progress, you get stars for how you complete each level, which is nice. You collect seasons along the way, so summer, spring, autumn, winter, things like that. Your little sprite here that you use in the game, which you will see how you use that, has basically 4 things that you can change on it. You can change its wing colour when you've unlocked different stars and things. So obviously down here at the moment we're on Mayfly, but you get 35 stars, you get something else, 75 something else, all the way up, and apparently I've run off the edge of my screen here, so that's interesting. Should have done that. Okay, we'll see if we can fix that a bit later. The flare is obviously that thing around the centre of the wings there. You get all the different colours, and it's like different types of, I don't want to say brightness, but how it's projected. So at the moment it's on sun. The trail, which is the centre of this, because there's actually 3 things running around there. You can go for streaks, or I think it's string and things like that after that. So yeah, it works out pretty well. I thought there was 4. It's obviously only 3. Probably when I was looking through it, I saw streaks and thought something else. But yeah, it's just how the colours appear on the screen, because it does stick with that to begin with, and it's nice if you can move it around and get your personal choice. But yeah, so that's that. Obviously, you want to follow on Facebook or Twitter. You can do down there. But I think we should just get straight on with the game. What do you say? Here we go. Now the good news is it does give you a nice little start. You have to click to move around. Simple as that. And on all the early levels, you've got these little signposts. So swap places with Little Red Riding Hood to move her to Granny's cottage. Simple as that. So we just move along. And when you want to move her, you basically swap places with her. So there's your sprite. You swap. Have you forgotten, dear? Your granny has moved deeper into the woods. Well, that's just fabulous, isn't it? Click to continue. Now, obviously, I did it in 5 moves because you have to do it in 5 moves. But this is really cool. You've got 1 star just for getting to the end of the level. 1 star for collecting berries and flowers, which in this level you don't have to, but, you know, we will. And then 1 star for doing it in the... either on or under the requisite number of moves. So we get 3 stars for that one. Okay, keep moving ahead and switching places with Little Red Riding Hood to guide her all the way to Granny's cottage. Okay, if you insist. Now, we do have another signpost, so... Tiles with red borders, like rocks, trees and bushes, cannot be moved. Okie dokie. So, we can't move things like this, much as we'd like to. Okie dokes. You'll see you've got these little footprints on tiles. It's basically trying to tell you the quickest route, but you don't have to take that route. If you think of something quicker, then you can do that. So we do that, and you have to move around. This is where the number of moves kind of increases. You know, it says 13. That's the target. We've already got 7. And it's because we're moving around like this.
Huh?
Granny, I don't have any kids. You must be lost. Doesn't bode well. But yeah, that's how you kind of make up the number of moves. So we got perfect again. Hooray!
Huh?
Sometimes you will need to take the long way around obstacles to guide Little Red Riding Hood through the woods. And it's basically talking about this rock here. Obviously we could go this way, but that's probably going to be the shorter route, so we're going to do that. And then go around. It's so annoying, but at the same time, so much fun. I hope you didn't scuff my pet rock on your way over here. Great. And we did it in 15 moves. Perfect. You know? It's a very, very simple game. And it just adds little things. I mean, these signposts are wonderful because it tells you what it's trying to bring along. Help Little Red Riding Hood collect all the flowers before getting to Granny's cottage. And this is really cool. Look at that. It's like it's handcrafted. Just so clever. The graphics in this are just so clever and beautiful. Anyway, so we want to get to there. Can't go there, can't go there. So we're going to have to go through that flower, which I don't think Granny would be too happy about. But okay. 1 flower collected. And we have to go all the way around the outside now. There's another flower collected.
Oh.
Keep going, dear. I'm sure it's not much further. Well, that was level 4 in the 60 levels, so... Yeah, you kind of fib in there, aren't you? Another signpost. Another signpost.
Huh?
Gathering berries for Granny will earn you more stars. Now, this is where the 3rd star comes into play. We have to collect the stars. Have to collect the berries and the flowers before getting to there to get full stars. We've got to do it in less than 20 moves as well. This is going to be fun. Let's go round. Oh, this is getting tight. 18 moves. Thank you very much. What a lovely basket of goodies. Your granny will be very happy to see you. But you're obviously not granny, so great. Okay, still perfect. We're not doing bad. Level 5. Another signpost. You can complete a level without collecting any berries, but you won't get all your stars. Well, that's just not fair. I want all my stars. Okay, so if we go to that square there, we'll immediately go into the house. So we have to kind of get the flower and then go back round. Yeah. And go this way. Yes! Hey, watch your step, stranger. I just planted there. But you can obviously see how these kind of, doing this will get you to... Oh, you didn't get enough steps. I need to play this again. I need to do this level again. I can do it. And it's just one of those little games that just... Oh, yes. You know what I'm talking about. Right.
Huh?
If you make a mistake, use the undo or restep button to start again. Okay, the undo is that button there. You just go back. Simple as that. I've got this really bad feeling this is going to be one of those levels that I'm going to mess up. Yeah, I'm going to have to go all the way around. Right, we don't want to go there, otherwise we won't get the berries, so... Oh, yes!
Hey!
I'm sorry, dear, but you have the wrong house. 7 moves under. Thank you very much. I'm here all week. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Okay, we've unlocked a new theme. Summer. Let's have a look at that then. Season. So we're on spring, so if we go to summer, that's not a big change, is it? Flowers out in spring and not a lot. We'll go with summer though. I like summer. Summer looks nice. Yeah. Is that a wolf? Ooh. That's a rabbit. Changes to a wolf. I think that's a wolf. It might be a wolf. There's a rabbit. A rabbit appears over here. Oh, so cool. Alright, we're going with this, okay? Do we got anything else for our wings? No, we haven't got enough stars yet. Ah! Okay, and this is where it adds yet more things for you. That's a bear. I didn't want to do that, but that's a bear. Keep Little Red Riding Hood at least one tile away from those scary grizzly bears. Well, that's fairly straightforward because all you've got to do is, like I did that. You just put it out of the way. And then you just make sure that you don't move her too close. So we've got to go to that square so we can pick up the flowers on the way back. That easy? Wow. Go home and take your mangy bear with you. Done. It's a really, really clever little game. That being said, it's one of those games that puts you in little spaces like this. I mean, you have to get past the bear, and there is only one square, so you've got to figure a way of moving this bear out of the way. And if you move it this way, she's always going to be one square when she's trying to get back. So you've got to get it up there. Didn't want to do that. Switch her back. You can move the bear. So we do. And you come to there, please, little red. Thank you very much. Grab the berries. Oh, one move under. Would you like a bite of this poisoned apple? And then you get to this one. This is where things kind of toughen up a little bit. And you'll basically just be seeing me moving things around constantly. It wouldn't be much talking or anything. 58 moves, so yeah. That is basically a day in the woods. And it's a beautiful little game. There are levels where you will find yourself going, no, I can do better than this. You finish it and you're like one move over or 20 moves over. It really doesn't matter. You'll end up going, no, I can get it lower. But there is 60 levels on this game, and it's really, really well thought out. Clever little piece of gameplay and design that I really like. In my review I say I can see myself losing many afternoons on this, and I really, really can. It's going to be on Steam, so if you find it on there, do please give it a go, because it's not as intense as a lot of AAA titles. It doesn't require as much forethought and planning and things like that. You can just turn it on, play it 15-20 minutes, and then turn it off, walk away, and come back, and you'll still know exactly what you're supposed to do. You don't really have a massive lot of controls to memorize or anything like that. You just click through, and if you make a mistake, hit the back button. You're fine. But yeah, so that was a review of A Day in the Woods. My name is Chris Zone. This is Rival Zone Gaming. Thank you very much for watching. If you like, please hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and share. Let me know what you think about this game. Are you going to pick it up? If you're not, why not? I am actually interested to know. I didn't think I would like this, and yeah, I will definitely be picking this up. If you're not subscribed and you like this video, or you want to see more videos like this, please do consider subscribing. Just hit the logo in the middle of the screen, or hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, you lot, take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.